Good morning. Are you all well? I'm very surprised and glad to see that all of the room is almost full. So you've all woken up and made your way here on time, which is great. And I hope you're all nicely rested and relaxed and ready for this great couple of days of learning and sharing that we've got lined up for you. So, but just to make sure that the caffeine is working, you're actually here and listening, let me start with a question. So, how many of you actually think that fitness and health are very important to feel good with yourselves, to look good with your partners, and to be ready for what the future brings? So do we think that fitness and health are important? Keep your hands up. Okay, well, pretty much everybody, keep your hands up. How many of you, though, just over a month ago, made the New Year resolution of getting healthier and fitter this year? And started going to the gym, health, hands dropping. Okay, those who started, did you start? You started, and are you still doing it? Okay, just a few survivors, and are you actually going to stick at it until you actually achieve your goals? So, looking at the percentages, I think that's about 5%. So, it's very different to have a goal and say, yes, that's important, and actually doing something. And even more difficult doing it well in order to achieve the results. Because it's not just enough to go to the gym once or twice a week and then pig out at night, because that's not going to work. And don't I just wish my husband understood that point? But anyway, so why am I saying this? Because fitness and health are not just important for us, but they are also very important for your organization. If an organization is fit and health, it means it will be better prepared to face the future. And as a passionate CX professional, I really believe that customer experience is an absolutely essential ingredient for that fitness and health for your organization. And unless you work at it in the right way, then your organization is not going to be strong enough and ready enough to face really what the future brings, to attract the customers and to keep those customers, to really be attractive to them. So important, but are we investing enough in customer experience? And I know that you're all here because you believe it is important, but also the quick question is, are you investing enough in it? So I've been in financial services for over 15 years in my career, but I've also purposefully spent more than 5 years in retail and in other sectors, because I really believe that other sectors are leading the way in terms of focusing on customer experience in the right way. And that's where we can learn a lot also from a financial services point of view by looking at others. So companies like Amazon, John Lewis, Apple, you know, but they are investing a lot in customer experience. They're not just good at it by chance. They constantly invest and reinvent themselves very much from the point of view of the customer. So let's take Amazon. I know everybody uses Amazon as an example, but there's a reason for that. So Amazon recently has been focusing its advertising not on the products that they sell, but on deliveries. Have you seen the adverts? It's actually about a delivery process, a conveyor belt of packages being delivered, and their advertising is about making that journey easy for the customer. So they don't advertise what they sell, they advertise the customer experience. Amazon has made the explicit decision to really focus the competitive differentiation on customer experience, and they are actively always investing in making that better and easier and seamless for the customer. So Amazon, in terms of deliveries, I'm sure you all know, don't just show up at your house, drop the packet and go, like many other companies do. And isn't that annoying? You get home at night from work and your parcel is gone, nicked. Or, if you're lucky, it's still there, soaked in the rain, or completely destroyed if the delivery guy tried to squeeze it through your letterbox and completely destroyed it in the process. So that's what many delivery companies do. But why? Because the delivery boss tells the delivery guy to do that, to keep costs down, because all they care about is the delivery cost, that touch point, P&L. Amazon do it differently. Amazon look at the end-to-end journey. For them, the delivery journey doesn't start with the delivery guy, but starts at the purchase stage, where they actually explicitly ask the customers what you prefer for delivery. And they give you lots of options, which are not just about free delivery in the next 30 days, or if you want it within this week, pay £20. But they offer more options, more about the preference in terms of how do you want this parcel delivered and where. So now Kieran is my best friend. is the guy that takes my delivery parcels. And he's a lovely little locker in my local supermarket right by the station. And that's where Amazon delivers all of my parcels. So I go there with my little code that's delivered to me by mobile phone, key it in, and Kieran gives me my parcel. Perfect. And that's how that suits me. But I know that others have deliveries in different ways. So end-to-end journey, and that makes it right first time, which means easy for the customer and also easy for the organization, keeps the cost down at the same time. And also there's another fantastic example in terms of Amazon. Amazon Go. How great is that? So Amazon, they are very much an online player, right? But they are moving into bricks and mortar. How many times as banks you've heard about bricks and mortar branches are going to disappear? Well, Amazon believes that that's not the case, and many customers still prefer the physical experience for certain needs. And Amazon have done that, but they've done it very well. They thought about the end-to-end experience. And indeed, they've merged offline and online in a fantastic, seamless way. Customer walks in, they are identified through their mobile phone, they go around the store, they pick up what they want from the shelves, put it in their bag, and off they go without going to queue at the till for payment. No need to pay at the till because the technology does it all seamlessly, easy for them. Isn't that fantastic? So Amazon are thinking about the customer and reinventing the payments world in a way faster than you guys, faster than the financial institutions. And they've changed how that works, easy for the customer. So investing in customer experience is important. I'm sure that you are here because you believe that that's actually the case. But are you and are your organization investing in the right way behind the customer experience? Because if we look at some stats, 93% of organizations say that they are not driving competitive advantage from customer experience. 93%. That's a lot. So how is that the case? And if you look at another stat as well, 23% of organizations believe that they're driven financial benefits from customer experience transformation. So these stats are really shocking, especially in an age when we all believe in the importance of customer experience. I'm sure you've heard about the study back in 2015 from Gartner, which was saying that the customer experience is going to be the next competitive battlefield. And at that stage, 89% of their respondents in their survey actually said, 89%, that they believed that that was the case. Customer experience was going to be the next competitive battlefield. And we're going to invest in the customer experience. Yet, now, 2018, 3 years later, only 7% of those companies actually have derived a competitive differentiation. So we are doing something wrong. So what is that? My view is it's a combination of poor strategy and bad execution, coupled with the fact that many senior executives are still very much paying only lip service to customer experience, and I see that every day. So it's important to invest in the right way, but also the right money and the right executive time. So have your organization got the right tools and the right people to drive that right strategic direction? Are you basing your decision on the right data and the right insight? Are you investing the right time of the executives and the right money in your customer experience transformation programs? But also, are you driving the right organizational and cultural change to make sure that that happens? Unless all of these ingredients work, you're going to be amongst all of those casualties in the customer experience battlefield. So the good news is, over the next couple of days, you will have plenty of opportunity here to learn a lot, to hear a lot of best practice, a lot of good stories from our great speakers, from our solution providers, but also you will have loads of opportunity of talk to each other, learn from each other your stories, your successes, your failures, and therefore really find new ways and new ideas to take back to the office at the end of it. So networking is a key part of this event. And because of that, before we delve into the rest of the agenda, I would like to spend the next 2 minutes for you to talk to each other, introduce yourselves in the table where you're sat in terms of your name, your company, and why you're here. And once you are at it, to see if you can spot who that one person at each table drove the competitive differentiation is. So you can start asking them afterwards in the networking break how they did that. Right, 2 minutes, and then we start.